Hi there. So from this video on, we will start a series of several videos where we're going to talk about fonts and their styling. So let's begin. Alright, so all fonts are divided into 4 font families, basic groups. So these groups are called font families, and all fonts in the same family share a similar feature. So let's consider each of these in turn, alright? So the first group consists of fonts that have serifs. The characteristic feature of this group is this line at the end of a stroke of a letter. It's called a serif. Depending on the font, serifs can be straight or decorative like this one, but no matter the style, they always have a serif. So this font family is simply called serif. And popular fonts in this family include Times New Roman, Georgia, Cambria, Verdana, and many others. Alright, the second group consists of fonts without serifs. And as you can see, the edges of the letters in this group are straight and they don't have any irregularities. And in addition to not having any serifs, these fonts also have the following characteristic feature. There's practically no variety in the thickness of the lines, so they are just straight and uniform. Therefore, text written using these fonts is easy to read and just straightforward. So this group is called sans serif. Sans, translated from French, means without, so it means that this group is without serifs. The most popular fonts in this group are Arial, Helvetica, Tahoma, and others. Alright, so the third group consists of handwritten fonts. This font family is simply called handwritten, which is pretty self-explanatory. So basically these fonts, they imitate handwritten text. They look really nice and are great for short inscriptions. But they don't really do too well if you have a large body of text, because it's not easy to read. Finally, the fourth group is the decorative font family. Basically, this group just includes all the other fonts that don't fall within the first 3 groups. There is no special defining feature that unites the fonts in this group. So each font in this group is unique and can be quite different from the other ones within this group. Alright, there's also a separate group of fonts called monospace fonts. The characteristic feature is that all the letters of these fonts have the same width. So as you can see here, each letter, V, E, R, T, E, and X, have the same width. So for this reason, these fonts are great for text that need to be formatted. So for instance, they're great to use in HTML and CSS editors, like the Sublime text editor that we use. Alright, so when choosing a font, you should consider the following. First, what is this font going to be used for? Is it going to be used for a heading, some text, or maybe a logo? Then, secondly, the amount of text written. How much text is it actually going to be? And finally, the size of the text, since some fonts are very hard to read when they're small. Okay, so that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.